Hello everyone. In this clip, we are going to be talking about Kapalbhati. And our focus and emphasis is going to be on the technique of doing Kapalbhati correctly. If you can't sit on the floor the way I'm sitting, you can sit on a chair. Keep your spine straight, keep your shoulders and head relaxed. And when you're doing Kapalbhati, generally feel very relaxed and close your eyes while doing it. Your stomach should be empty when doing Kapalbhati. We are going to be using the stomach a lot in striking only exhale in doing Kapalbhati. So you should preferably do it early morning when your stomach is empty. Kapalbhati has huge benefits. It strengthens the lungs, it builds lung capacity, it corrects respiratory disorders, it tones the digestive system, it energizes the mind, and it balances the the nervous system. So the benefits of Kapalbhati are huge. A word of caution for people suffering from heart disease, from hypertension, high blood pressure, hernia, epilepsy, vertigo, should not be doing Kapalbhati. It's a very intense and aggressive pranayama, so they should not be doing Kapalbhati. It can harm them. Now coming to the technique of doing Kapalbhati. We are going to be striking only exhale. Inhale is passive. So while striking exhale, what we are trying to do is that Kapal, this is called Kapal. Bhati means to cleanse or to enlighten. So we are going to be cleansing this part of the system. This is our control center. So once we cleanse this, it has a lot of benefits for the entire body. So to cleanse it, we need to displace the toxins from here. So using our breath, we are going to be striking exhale only with an intensity that it goes against gravity to reach this point and displace the toxins from there. So how do we know that the intensity that we are using is enough to displace the toxins from this region? There is a sound that we need to understand and recognize. So sound and intensity are two things that we need to take care of in terms of the technique of doing Kapalbhati. I will first show you some Kapalbhatis, do some Kapalbhatis for you, so that you are able to recognize the sound that we are talking about. And then we will tell you what not to do, and then how to get this sound when you are doing it as a beginner or for the first time. I'm sure you must have recognized that sound. Now, till that sound comes, if you are creating that sound, that means that the intensity is right. Now, I have seen people doing Kapalbhati where the sound is coming out of the nostrils. Let me just show you how not to do Kapalbhati, or which is not the correct way to do Kapalbhati, because you are not reaping any benefits out of that. I will just show you that now. We are still striking exhale, we are still putting pressure here at the throat level, but the breath is going from here, coming out of here. This is not even coming into play. So you're not even reaching here to cleanse that portion. Now coming to the sound. If you cannot create, it is an intensive and a very aggressive pranayama. If you cannot get that sound right in the first go, let us do it with our mouth open first, so that we are able to recognize that sound and we are able to recognize the pressure that is required to be applied. So I'm going to do Kapalbhati with my mouth open just to show you how the sound should be. This is the sound we are looking at. Now let's do it with our mouth closed and see that we are able to create the same sound. Now coming to the numbers. Numbers are not important. It's a very intense and aggressive pranayama. So when you start doing it, you might feel a little dizzy, you might feel a little discomfort. Please stop right there. Take a few deep breaths and you can start again. You can start with a number of 5, you can start with 10, depending on what your body can assimilate, what your body can take. So each individual will determine that on their own. Speed should be what I just showed you. You should not try and accelerate that speed. But numbers can increase as you practice and your body is able to assimilate more. you can do different numbers and you can increase the number of sets that you do. So eventually, if you do 10 numbers and 10 sets, you've done 100. If you do 15 numbers and you do 10 sets, you've done 150. So more is important, but not to an extent it makes you uncomfortable or it is likely to harm you. So I hope you enjoyed this clip. Enjoy doing Kapalbhati and reap its benefit. Do it in the correct way. Thank you for listening.
In case you found this video useful, please comment, share and subscribe so that it can be viewed by more and more people and they can gain by it. Thank you.